Hello, my name is Mike Hosker. I'm a product specialist with Akai Professional. I'm proud to be showing you today Akai's MPC5000, the newest addition to the MPC line. If you're familiar with Akai's MPCs, you know already that they are very powerful sampling and sequencers, and we've built upon all these features in previous MPCs, giving you a complete solution from initial concept to end result. We've kept all the past features which have made them legendary in music production and elaborated on them to give you a complete workstation for live use or in the studio.
Because all of us should just put bass lines in here anyway. Yeah, exactly. You know, like just simple sine waves, simple shit.
We put in a 20-voice virtual analog synthesizer, and you get to your synth just by hitting the synth button right on the surface of the MPC. And the different banks up here will take you up the scale. So I'll go ahead and choose a different synth patch. There's also an arpeggiator that we can latch and set to different notes and different patterns. I'll go ahead and choose 16th notes, and the pattern will excel upward. Now I'll do some filter sweeps. I'm going to sync to my beat too. So I can do all my synth editing here by getting into the different pages by using the F keys here. So F1 is going to take me into a basic page. It's going to have a little bit of everything. Some filtering, some envelopes, and tuning my oscillators. We have 31 different filter types, and we've chosen some of the most classic filters, low pass, band pass, and we've put in some modeling filters and some vocal type filters, which give you sort of a talk box vowel type of filtering. We have our LFOs here. The synth also gets its own mixer page too, and we can automate that, of course. We have our levels here, our send, so we can send the synth to any of the 4 buses, and we can pan and automate the pans as well. We've put in 8 tracks of audio hard disk recording. Now we have the ability to record 8 tracks, which will stream back from the hard drive. So if you have a session musician come over and he wants to lay down 10 minutes straight of guitar or vocalist, it's not going to take up an enormous amount of RAM. So go ahead into my HD record and initialize a sequence. And you can see here that I can arm my tracks 2 at a time and choose which tracks I want to record to. The hard disk recording also has its own track mixer too, and a different track view for editing. So I can go ahead and choose one of those tracks that I want to edit and adjust the gain, fade, cut, copy, paste, normalize, silence, and I can export those tracks to 24-bit files as well. We've also expanded our sample editing to file format 2.0 for chopping. So now I can patch phrase and edit stereo samples as well. So I'm going to go ahead into trim mode and pull up one of the loops. So you can see it's a much cleaner view now, and it's a stereo file. I can go ahead and edit that. I can discard, delete, silence, extract, convert to mono, normalize, reverse, time stretch, and pitch shift. So pretty much everything you can do in a wave editing program, you can do now right staying within the MPC. When I go into my hard drive, or into disk mode, I should say, I have the ability to get into the CF card, the CD drive, or the hard drive. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my hard drive and play my sequence. So I got a bass going now. I'm going to choose some samples that I want to listen to while I'm playing the sequence. I can also view much more content in this larger screen too, so I'm not limited to one line of resolution. I'm going to go ahead and open up my cymbals and audition some of them while I'm playing the sequence. So maybe I'm looking for that perfect snare to go with my kicks and hats, and I want to listen to them playing back while I'm auditioning samples. You can do that now. Has USB 2.0 for moving files back and forth from your computer. And there's an utility screen now that allows us to easily set up our auto loads. So you can auto load from internal memory, hard drive, CF card. It's very simple. We've kept all the workflow the same and just improved it. We still have note repeat, but now we can choose 16th, 32nd, 64th notes, and we can set them to triplets too. So I'll go ahead and put a drum program on. So you can get some really great improvisational roll type effects. So 20 voice virtual analog synthesizer. I can pull up 20 synth patches on 20 different tracks. We have 8 tracks of audio hard disk recording. We have 49 effects on 4 available buses with 2 effects per bus. We have expanded track mixing and automation. We have track muting and pad muting and group and pad muting. We can group pads and tracks to mute together. So pretty much everything is here now for a complete solution to a live performance piece or a centerpiece to your studio. MPC5000 is the solution to all your production needs. Thanks a lot. I'm Mike Hosker. Peace out.